Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. And today, guys, I have a wide ranging set of topics, and you know what? Let's just jump into it, okay? So, guys, we just found out a couple hours ago that Rosie Roche, who is related to Princess Diana, and she is cousin to Prince Harry and William, right? That's their cousin, and she was only 20 years old, and she was found deceased with a pistol right next to her. Right next to her, guys. Yeah. This happened today. This has been a bizarro week. It has been a bizarre week. This is reminding me of when Thomas Kingston was found. Another family member of the House of Windsor, who was found deceased with a boom boom right next to him. This, guys, this is nuts. And my head is going all over the place when it comes to this situation, because I'm like, you know, there's so many cruel people that are out there that when they hear of Meghan talking about her problems and issues when she was in the royal family, they want to poo-poo it and say that they want to say that she was this and she was that and she was a diva and she was this, all this stuff, right? There was so much anguish and so much things that go on in that royal family, guys. I am beginning to think that there's something wrong with that family. Two people within the last couple of years have been found deceased with a boom boom right next to them. This is so chaotically unbelievable right now. I don't even know what to say. But that is the news. That is the news that we are getting right now. She was found by her mother, her parents, they said. She was getting ready for a trip with her friends, and she was only 20 years old. Yeah. And so that is the news that I have to bring to you first. Bad news, not good news. And it is not looking good to me, because we found out, of course, that Thomas Kingston, he ended it, as far as we know. And now, this lady Rosie Roche, she was found in the same manner, with the same kind of very similar situation, right? Another thing that is going on as well, guys, is Malcolm Jamal Warner. He played Theo in The Cosby Show. I don't know if The Cosby Show is streaming right now because of all the stuff that was going on with Bill Cosby. Yeah. He had issues, but I am so heartbroken to say that he has passed, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And we all know this show. We all have seen it. It was on streaming for a whole long time, and then because of the issues with Bill Cosby, it seems like it went away for a while. I don't know if it's going to come back, but I don't know, because I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so I don't know if it's still showing or whatever, but it might be streaming as well. Who knows? I have no idea, but either way, that is what's going on. And another thing, guys, that happened today as well, we just found out a couple minutes ago that Ozzy Osbourne, husband to the famous, and you know what, I'm making a joke, but it's not a joke. The famous Sharon Osbourne, her husband passed away. And, my condolences go out to them. They do. She has, of course, been a hater to our fave Megan. She's a hater. But, in this time, I will say, hey, it's a pity that she lost her husband. And that is what is going on today. 3 significant deaths have happened in the last couple of hours, guys. And I think Rosie, her death happened a week or so ago, but we're now finding out about it. Oh my god. But guys, yeah, so it is pretty heartbreaking, to say the least, that I had to tell you about 3 deaths as soon as I come back to talk to you guys. But that's what we have. Okay. Another thing's going on. Willie and Kate, they're on vacation. They're on vacation, and they are in the Iovan, I think it's called the Iovan island of Kefalonia. They're accompanied by Kate's parents, amid, and of course, you know what they keep saying, amid Kate's continued recovery from cancer, now in remission. Did they ever say that Kate had cancer, guys? I don't want to get into the whole thing, but it seems like they keep using this Kate thing as a crutch and as a way, as a cancer card. As you can see, somebody made this, right? A cancer card. It's like every time that they don't want you to come for Kate, they say, oh, she has cancer. She had cancer. And we're not even sure that Kate had cancer. We're not even sure, because the way how they laid it all out, it didn't seem like if she... First they said that she had abdominal surgery, and it was a planned thing. That's what they said. Then they say it was cancerous cells, and they had all kinds of things that they had to say, but we don't know for sure. But moving on, because we have a lot of stories. Moving on, Camilla Tominey is a liar. Had a little run-in with a Sussex supporter at Wimbledon, and she had a lot to say about it. I'm sure you guys all saw her complaining about she was doing her job, but I didn't know doing her job was a part of doing her job is to go after Meghan Sussex and Harry, go after them, but never expect anybody to ever hold her to task. Is that a part of Camilla Tominey's job, guys? Tell me in the comment section. Is it a part of her job to go after Harry and Meghan? I'd like to know. Because there's a lot of people who are getting tired of it. And a lot of them are British citizens, British taxpayers. Take a look at this.
I wouldn't look to the king as an example of what a father should be. Throughout stages of Harry's life, he hasn't been the father that Harry needed, whether it be stopping Harry walking behind Princess Diana's coffin or stepping in.
When that happened, I know I mentioned that, it wasn't for about 10 years that people said, that was a bit off, making the kids do that. At the time, none of us said that. I didn't think it until somebody said 10 years later, that should never have happened. But anyway, Val, you think he's not been a good dad?
Yes, and if you look at also when Harry, his son, says to him, I need to get out of the family business. I need to go and earn my own living. He did nothing. He didn't step in and be the father that Harry needed to say, yes, let's find a way through this. Let's stop the sad. Yeah, go and do your own thing, son.
Yeah.
He stood back and everything was taken away from his son. So Harry's reaction...
How do you feel about this?
I think that your question infers that Harry's responsible for everything that's negative in the relationship, and I don't think that's fair. And as for the briefings, with the Fab Four, when they looked on camera, I know because I've got a friend in one of the palaces that in fact Camilla and Charles were briefing against the Fab Four because they were getting more publicity than Camilla and Charles. And in fact, most people in the royal household know that when Meghan said that someone made a racist comment, it was Camilla. They know it was Camilla.
I mean, obviously, you're asserting that. We've got no way whatsoever of proving that. And I think it's been heavily suggested that it wasn't Camilla at all, but certainly your sources... Well, your sources have told you that, but we can't confirm or deny that, Anne. But you think, do you, that Harry needs to worry about trusting his father rather than the other way around? Is that how you feel about it?
I think they brief about everything. I mean, his father did Dimbleby. His uncle Edward sold pictures of William at university when he was not supposed to.
I think you've got a whole lot of information, I think, that isn't in the public domain, Anne. So just so you don't get yourself or anyone else into trouble, I think we may have to say a very cordial farewell. And thank you so much for ringing. But I mean, I can't confirm, corroborate any of that stuff, I'm afraid. Or maybe I'm glad I can't, because I can't. Let's go to Sue in Middlesbrough on this one. Sue.
You see how quick they got her off of that show? Oh my gosh. Whenever people call in and they are on Harry and Meghan's side, they get rid of them really fast. And she's like, oh, I can't corroborate any of that stuff. But when people come on and they talk about Harry and Meghan, they corroborate it just well. They let it go on and on. But when it comes to somebody who is talking about Camilla or the royal family, they have a problem. Anyways, guys, let's continue. Of course, we know Harry was in Angola. And take a look at what he was doing.
Prince Harry on a mission to raise awareness about the deadly danger of landmines around the world, following in the path of his mother, Princess Diana, who championed the cause as well. Maggie Rulli is tracking the latest from London for us, and good morning to you, Maggie.
Hey, Michael. Yeah, this morning, Prince Harry's in Angola, retracing the footsteps of his mother from nearly 30 years ago. Now, guys, he's there solo without his wife, Meghan. He's working with the Halo Trust, an organization that works to clear landmines from around the world. And it's the exact same organization that his mother, Princess Diana, worked with when she went to Angola in 1997. And guys, you remember those striking images of the princess in a flak jacket and helmet walking through a cleared path in a live minefield. Those images made only more extraordinary by the fact that she passed away just later that year. Well, now her son, Prince Harry, is back in Angola, a place we know is special for him. He's visited before. Guys, I was there with him on that trip when he went in 2019 to walk the exact same path his mother walked. And I will never forget the emotional weight of that moment. Everyone in the crowd just fell silent. It was also on that trip that he met with a woman who had lost her leg in a landmine, the same woman his mother had met with all those years ago. Well, guys, today's trip by Prince Harry is a chance for him to continue on this mission that's so important for him and to continue working on his mother's legacy. Guys,
truly following in her foot.
Yeah, definitely following in his mother's footsteps. As you can see, Princess Diana and Harry is really carrying on her name. He's carrying on her name. And yeah, I mean, nobody could say anything bad about this. I mean, the British press were trying so hard to bash him, but still, that is Princess Diana's son. That is her son. And he will always, always shine a light on the things that she cared about and shine a light on the things that she was doing after she left the royal family. And a couple of months after she was there, she passed. And you guys know, if you've listened to my channel, you know that I have suspicions about certain things that happened. And I keep going back to, why are the people in the royal family, some of them, why are they always these dire circumstances that happen? I mean, Thomas Kingston, and now that beautiful 20-year-old cousin to Harry, Rosie Roche, related to Princess Diana. But also, take a look at what notorious JTB has to say. Take a look at him.
Walked across in 1997, risking her life to bring global attention to the horrors of landmines. Diana didn't do it for applause. She did it for action. And now, her son is doing it for the exact same thing. No cameras, no palace fluff, no PR spin, just purpose. And let's talk about Meghan. She didn't stay behind because she didn't care. She stayed behind because they've learned the hard way what happens when they travel without full protection. And Harry said clearly he can't imagine putting his family in that danger again. So she stayed in the US, safe, protected, and fully supportive of a mission that's about more than optics. And here's the part the British media really can't stand. They weren't invited. There was no royal rota, no tabloid circus, no access. This wasn't a show. This was a continuation of a legacy that doesn't need headlines to matter. Meanwhile, the other brothers still in the UK, calling their mother paranoid in official statements while smiling for the press, and practicing how to look compassionate from a palace balcony. One of them lives the cause. The other lives off of the crown. Harry walked through that minefield to remind the world that this work still isn't done. That landmines are still ripping apart families. That children still die because governments drag their feet. And where was Harry? On the ground. In armor. In action. Legacy isn't inherited. It's earned. And while one brother plays royal, the other is proving what royalty should be.
Precisely. Yeah, and guys, we have been hearing for the past couple of days all the crazy stuff that's been going on in the royal family, as well the war that's brewing amongst the Windsors, the leftover Windsors. Yeah, it's been nuts. I mean, we heard this story about how much of a bully that man that y'all call a king is, and I'm like, people have been saying this for years. Like, y'all just kind of try to put it onto Meghan. Y'all tried, a lot of these people who are haters tried to put that bully stamp onto Meghan, which Meghan didn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve that. You know, we all know that this man, King Charles III, his whole mission in life is, I'm a king, you have to serve me. That's basically it. That is basically what that man that y'all call a king does. I mean, he forced people to earn his license and all this stuff. I mean, guys, if he could get someone to clean his behind, I can guarantee you he would. I mean, the man is not even paying his staff properly. He's paying the minimum wage. Can you imagine living in a palace and paying people minimum wage, guys? I don't think any of us would do that, because we know how it is when you can't afford things. So we would never do that to somebody if we were billionaires. Another thing that happened is another billionaire, but this is a good billionaire, Shonda Rhimes. She made a video. She made a very nice video, a supportive video of Meghan, and Meghan did respond and say, yeah, I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, call me. She didn't say that, but that's what she meant. And guys, we have been getting all of the girlies and the boys who got their rosé, their as ever rosé. They have been showing us pictures and videos. And guys, I have a few here.
The front,
Take a look
stunning.
At this.
The back, gorgeous. The side, beautiful. The top, amazing. The bottom, perfect. From far away, glorious. Close up, even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
The front, stunning. The back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people are so creative, guys. And the best one of all is Adam Glassman, who works with Oprah, did a video as well. And guys, I have it here.
Okay, Henry.
Take a look.
We're enjoying our rosé from As Ever. It is delicious. So thank you, Meghan. Thank you, As Ever. It has a slight stone fruit flavor. It's really good, perfect for the summer, and they're going to be restocking soon, so you can get it before summer's end. Here, cheers.
Yeah, Adam Glassman. He works with Oprah, and he's always on The View with the Oprah Daily, when you can buy stuff with the QR code and you get a discount and all that. And I'm hoping that Meghan puts her products on there, because they actually make sure you get a discount. So I'm hoping that Meghan will put her products on Oprah Daily, which is on The View. And I know a lot of people don't like The View because of, some people on The View have problems with Meghan, apparently. But you know what? When people, when they meet you, it's easy to hate up from afar. But when they meet you, and if Meghan was to ever go on there, I can guarantee you they would change their tune. Yeah, but anyways, I still watch The View. Yeah, I still do. Yeah, I'm guilty. I still watch it. And I'm not a liar, so I would not come on here and say, oh, I don't watch it anymore. And then sneak and watch. No, I still watch it. Because, you know, it is a thing. But yeah, so guys, all the girlies and the boys have been showing us their rosé packages that they have received. And yeah, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, right? That I haven't received anything yet because I didn't buy anything yet. I didn't get anything yet, but I'm living vicariously through all of you. And I can't wait to taste that rosé. And guys, I mean, all the taste tests that have been done on Meghan's rosé wine, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me because I find it so funny because it has been winning all these taste tests. Yeah, it has been winning all the taste tests from like all these wine aficionados or whatever they're called. And I mean, her wine won against Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow and all these celebs and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I never heard about them doing this for other celebrities, but they're doing it now that Meghan's in the game. So I guess this is a good sign. I don't know. It's a good sign. But yeah, so guys, you know what? It's good to end on a beautiful note. Meghan and her businesses doing well. And yeah, I mean, we started off rough. We started off rough, guys. Oh my God. You know, I always heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I always heard that things happen in threes. And if things happen in trees, I want things to happen that are good in trees, not what we talked about at the beginning of this episode, guys. And I'm glad to end off on something more positive and refreshing and uplifting as Meghan and her products doing well. And yeah, you know, guys, it's been so good to talk to you. It is summer, it's busy, and I want to be here more often, and I hope next week I can be here more often. And guys, thanks so much for always coming through, always supporting me. If you want to support my channel, you know what to do. You can go over to my Etsy store. Yeah, you can go over to my Etsy store and you can make a purchase if you want. You don't have to, but you can if you want. Yeah, you can. And thank you so much, guys, for all your support. And I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.